Hello everyone, this is Gowthami. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your support in growing our community. This motivates me to upload more videos. Keep encouraging by sharing, liking, and subscribing with your family and friends. Your help means a lot to us. Let's begin the session.
So, our concept is a probability. Probability is nothing but likelihood of an event. So, for example, so spelling is wrong, it's okay. Now, when I'm giving one example, if I'm taking a dice, so if I'm rolling a dice, so usually what are the possible events here? இப்போ ஒரு டை நம்ம ரோல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்னா what are the possible values having on that dice? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means the possible events on the dice is 1 to 6. For suppose, what is the probability of getting 5? What is the probability of getting 5? I'm having only one chance. From how many events? By 6 events. How many number of events I have here? 6 events. In that, the chances of getting 5 is how many times? Only one time. So, what is the formula of probability means? Number of ways of event occur. Number of ways an event can occur divided by total possible outcomes. Okay, this is the form. Now tell me, what is the probability of getting 3? How many ways to get the 3? Only 1 from 6 events. That is 1 by 6. One more example. What if you are toss? Okay, you're flipping the coin. Okay, so here how many chances you will have? 2 chances. One is head or second is tail. From these two, what is the probability of head? Only one. Any one only you will get it, right? You will not get at a time multiple things. Whenever you are rolling a die, one single die, is it possible to see multiple values at a time on the die? No. So you will see only one value. From how many events? 6 events. At the same time, when you are tossing a coin, how many ways you can able to get it? What is the probability of getting the head? Only one. From how many events? 2 events. What is the probability of getting the tail? Only one. From how many events? 2 events. So this is what the probability, finding the probability. And in this probability, there are 2 main things. One is additional rule and second is multiplication rule. So additional rule another, we can say it like a or. Multiplication, we can call it like a and probability. Before going to learn this additional property, we need to understand first about mutual exclusive and non-mutual exclusive. Mutual exclusive is nothing but what means whenever you're performing the one task, it should not collide. Okay, it should not get each other. It should not get together. For suppose if நான் வந்துட்டு ஒரு rolling a dice roll பண்றேன், is there any chances of getting values at a time? Is there any possibility of occurring any 2 values at a time? Now I am rolling a die. Is it possible to get 2 and 3 at a time? No. Is it possible to get 1 and 2 at a time? No. Means rolling a dice is an example for a mutual exclusive. And what is meant by non-mutual exclusive means there is a chances of getting at a time. For suppose if you take cards. If you take a cards, I think we people know about the cards, right? Yes or no? Deck of cards. 52 cards will be there. Yes or no? So in that, if I am taking the queen, I can able to make use of getting a heart symbol. Means 2 events. I can say picking a queen which is red in color, that is heart. So this is what mutual exclusive. If I am saying ace, pick ace card, that is black color, is also mutually exclusive, non-mutual exclusive. so which are occurring at a time, then that type of probability we will call it as non-mutual exclusive. So what is the formula for mutual exclusive means? The probability of, I said already, additional probability, it is or probability A or B is equal to probability of A plus a probability of B. Okay, so this is the formula for mutual exclusive. And what is the formula for non-mutual exclusive? That means probability of A or probability of B is equal to, you have to write it as probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. This is the formula non-mutual exclusive. So you should remember these formulas. Okay, let's take a simple example for understanding this. You have to remember those formulas, and by seeing the question you should recognize whether it is a mutual exclusive event or non-mutual exclusive event. First, if I am tossing a coin and I want to find out the probability of head or tails, what I am doing, I am tossing a coin. So what is the probability of getting head or tail? So this what kind of event it is? It is a mutual exclusive event. That means at a time we cannot get a same different things. Yes or no? Mutual exclusive. So what is the formula? P of H plus probability of tail. So what are the chances of getting the head? 1. That means 1. What is the probability of getting the tail? 1 by 2. So 2 by 2, that is equal to 1. So the probability of getting head or tail is 1 only. Chances are 1 only. Understood? This is one more example. I am having a roll of dice. Okay. So what is the probability of, okay, getting, I'm just rolling a die. So what is the probability of getting 1 or 3 or 6? What kind of event it is? This is also mutual exclusive only, because at a time we cannot get multiple values. So what is the formula for this? Probability of 1 or 3 or 6 is equal to probability of 1 plus probability of 3 plus probability of 6. So how many chances to get this one? 1 by 6. What is the how many chances of getting 3? 3 is chances of getting 1 time. 6 is 1 time. So totally 3 by 6, that is equal to 1 by. That means there is a 50% of probability of getting these three values. And 50% for what? 2, 4, and 5. Yes or no? Getting my point? Yes or no, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll have one more example. If you are having a deck of cards, so what are the chances of getting a card, okay, having queen or a heart? So this is my exam. This is my question. So you are having a deck of cards, and what is the probability of getting a card with a queen and along with a heart? So what type of event it is? It is a non-mutual exclusive. There's a chances of getting these two things, right? So it's a non-mutual exclusive event. So what's the formula we have learned here? Probability of queen or heart is equal to probability of queen plus probability of heart minus probability of getting queen and heart. So now tell me, what is the probability of getting the queen from 52 cards? Actually, we are having total number of cards is, total number of cards is 52. So in that, how many queens will be there? How many queens will be there? Actually, there are 4 shapes. One is diamond shape, and second thing is something like a tree shape, and something like a what is this? Leaf shape, and something like heart shape. So each card is having 13 cards. Every shape is having 13. And one joker. Okay. So here in this 2 to 10 will be the numbers in every group. And A, J, Q, K in every set. Now, so how many Qs will be there from these cards? How many will be there? In this one, in this one, in this also one, in this also one. That means total number of queens will be like what? 4 cards. From how many cards? 52 cards. And how many number of hearts will be there? So I already said that hearts are of 13. So 13 by 52 minus probability of having both queen and heart. Queen and heart means in this heart, there will be only one queen. That means 1 by 52. Okay, queens are 4, hearts are 30. The combination of queen and heart will be 1 only. In this heart, only one queen will be there. So just find out this one. 17 by 52 minus 1. That means this one also. 16 by 52. That means it will be like 0.307. So the chances of having here is what? The chances of having queen and heart is, I can say like 30%. Rest and all will be like what? Chances of getting 30% will be there. Okay. Program implementation பண்ணலாம். Addition rule மட்டும் பண்ணிடலாம். அப்புறமா multiplication rule பார்க்கலாம். So addition rule, the first one question என்னதுன்னா, so I already said that probability of getting head or tail. So நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Total number of sides. How many sides will be for coin? So coins have two sides. So coin is equal to, means you can write the coin sides. ஏதோ ஒன்று போடுங்க. Okay, sides are faces. So we can say faces, right? So how many faces for a coin? Faces is equal to 2. Probability of getting head. எவ்வளவுமா? Heads வந்தது, headன்றது ஒரே chances தான். Tailன்றது கூட ஒரே chance தான். So நம்ம இப்ப என்ன find out பண்ணணும்? Probability of getting head or tail. So probability of getting head or tail. So I'm just writing like this. So what is the formula you will have here? We know that head by faces plus tail by faces. So how can I write? Head by tail. So just write it. Head by faces plus tail by faces. Now print that if you print this PHT. So print that PHT. Print of PHT. So run and check it. So the output will be, the chances of getting head or tail is only 1%. So it means one. Only one chance. Only one only will get it. 50-50. Head வரத்துக்கு ஒரே chance தான், tail வரத்துக்கு ஒரே chance தான். ஓகேவா? So அதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு ப்ராப்ளம் என்னது? Probability of getting 1, 3 and 5. You have to find out this. So how many faces for the die? Faces will be 6. Probability of getting 1 is how much? Only one chance. Probability of getting 3 is, that is also 1 only. Probability of getting 5, that is also 1 only. So what is the formula? This is a mutual exclusive. So you have to find out chance, means that value divided by total number of values. So how can we write it? So probability of 1 divided by faces. So this is one value for getting the faces, or means one event, plus you just write the P3 plus then P5. So now print that probability of getting 1, 3 and 5. Probability of getting 1, 3 and 5. So run and check it. So percentage is 0.5%. 1 by 2 we got it right. So 50% of chances getting these three values, and 50% will be having chances of getting the rest values. Okay. Now let's take an example for, what? Deck of cards. How many chances of getting? Okay, what is the probability of getting queen or a heart? Deck of cards means it's a non-mutual exclusive. So we know the formula. So that formula you should apply it here. So how many number of cards will be having there? 52 cards. And probability of getting queen is equal to, I know that 4 queens, because 4 shapes each shape will have one queen. And how many number of hearts we will have in that deck of cards? 13. So 13. And probability of getting both queen and head. So in every shape, there will be only one queen. So if it is heart, the chances of having queen is only one. So 1. So now what is our agenda? To find out the queen with head. So probability of queen head is equal to non-mutual exclusive. So the formula is Q divided by cards plus heart divided by cards. Same formula I'm applying. Cards minus, you have to occurrences of getting both queen and head. So queen head, okay, divided by cards. So now try to print that probability, print out probability of getting queen with heart. So the chances are having something like 0.376. Okay, this is what the value we got it, right? So this is how you can perform probability. The chances of getting, okay, getting the particular value. Understanding. So in the next session, we are going to see multiplication. Multiplication. Now only we have 15 minutes, we'll finish it off now. So multiplication rule. So multiplication rule is nothing but we are making it like a under probability. Yeah, multiplication rule now. So to understand this multiplication rule, we should know about two things. One is dependent event and second thing is independent event. இப்போ நம்ம ஏதாவது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறோம்னா அதர் திங்ஸ்க்கு எஃபெக்ட் பண்ணலன்னப்ப இண்டிபெண்டன்ட். டிபெண்டன்ட்னா இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு அதுக்கு சம்பந்தமே கிடையாது, ஆனா நம்மளுக்கு எஃபெக்ட் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கனா தட் இஸ் கால்ட் டிபெண்டன்ட். ஸோ இந்த மல்டிப்ளிகேஷன் ரூல் என்னன்னு சொல்றோம்னா ப்ராபபிலிட்டி சொல்றோம். So the best example for this independent event என்னன்னு சொல்றோம்னா rolling a dice மா. So இப்போ நம்ம கிட்ட ஒரு டை இருக்குன்னு எடுத்துக்கோங்களேன். நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ரோல் பண்ணும்போது I got a value on it is 1. Okay, so what is the chances of getting 1? So I can tell it like 1 by 6. If I second time, in the second time I try to roll it. So that time I got it value on it is 4. ஸோ இப்போ நமக்கு இங்க 100 டிஸ்பிளே ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்ட்டு நம்மளுக்கு அந்த டை மேல இருக்கிற நம்பரிங் கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சா? ஆகல. ஸோ த சான்சஸ் ஆஃப் கெட்டிங் 4 is 4 by 6 only. That means whenever you are performing the events, it is not affecting to each other. Then that kind of events we will call it as independent. So what is the formula for independent? Means probability of A and B is equal to probability of A into probability of B. Then coming to the dependent, for suppose if I am having a container where this container is having, okay, 4 green colored balls and 3 red colored balls. Now tell me what is the probability of getting green colored balls? Here, how many green colored balls are there? 4 divided by total number of balls here is 7. In the first event, okay, in the first picking, when you are picking one ball from 4 green balls, you picked one. The probability of getting the green balls is 4 by 7. Understanding what I'm saying here? Now, I'm trying to pick a red color ball, otherwise I can say pink color ball. Okay, so now what is the probability? Second time I'm picking. Here you have picked one green colored ball already. You have picked one green colored ball. Now, the second time you are trying to pick a red color ball. What is the event here? 3 by 6. So, you didn't do any action on the red color ball. Still, you are seeing changes. Then, that type of event we will call it as a dependent event. Understanding what I'm saying here? Understand, Agada? So what is the formula for dependent here is P of A and B is equal to probability of A into probability of B by A. Probability of B by A. Second event divided by first event. So this is the formula for dependent. So now let's understand the one example for this. For suppose if I am rolling a ஒரு die roll பண்றேன், what is the chances of getting 5 and 4? Probability of getting 5 and 4. நம்மளுக்கு 5 வந்தப்போ அந்த அதுல இருக்கிற கவுண்ட் எதுவுமே கம்மி ஆகாது. 4 வந்தப்போ நம்ம கவுண்ட் வர்றதுக்காக. So this is independent event. So what is the probability here? 1 by 6 into 1 by 6. That is 1 by 36. The probability of getting 5 and 4 is 1 by 36. That means the chances here is 0 point something, 0 something like this. 2.7% of getting it. For suppose if I am picking a card from group of cards. So what is the probability of getting queen and ace? Queen and ace. Actually, this is a dependent. So these two are coming from pack of cards. How many cards will be having? 52 cards. How many cards? 52 cards. First, in the first time, okay, when you are playing, you have picked one card. So what is the event of getting the probability of queen into probability of ace by queen? So here, what is the chances of getting the queen from deck of cards? 4 divided by 52. Here, you have picked one card. So how many cards will be there now? 51 cards only. And what are the chances of having the A? There are 4 aces. So they are depending each other. So what will be the output? So that is the probability of getting queen and ace. Understood this one, dependent and independent. We'll see practically now. So the first thing, same question, probability of getting 3 and 4 or 4 and 5, something, anything you can take it. So those are independent. So what is the formula? Probability of 3 into probability of 4. So what I will do, probability of 3 is how much? Chances of getting 1 by 6. What is the probability of getting 5? That is also 1 by 6 only. You can write directly by storing a queen, how many, like this, the probability of 1 is 1, like that also you can do it. So this is not probability of 1, you're just taking what are the chances of getting 1 only. So probability of 1 means 1 by 6, like that only. Okay, so I should not provide one value directly as a variable. That's why I'm just using p other like that. So now, what is the probability of getting 3 and 5? Here is multiplication of those 3. Probability of 3 into probability of 5. So just to print that variable, print of probability of 3 and 5. So the output will be like 0.02777 like this. So this is what independent event. So these are the formulas, ma'am. These are the formulas. Just I am elaborating it, just taking an examples. So the one more example for dependent is from the deck of cards. I want to pick 2 cards, that is a queen and ace. If you are picking one card from the group of cards, automatically when you are picking the second card, it will get affected. Okay, the count of the cards will get reduces. Yes sir. Now if you are picking one card, if it is one card is with your hand, automatically the count of that cards will be reducing. It is depending on each other. So now tell me, so probability of getting queen is equal to, chances are 4 by 52. Probability of getting ace, once the queen is picked, the chances of getting is 4 by 51. Okay, now what I need to do, I want to find out the probability of queen and ace is equal to, you have to provide this value and this value should be multiplied. So I'll just copy this variable and put it here, multiply with star symbol, and you provide this variable also and you put it here. Now print this variable, automatically you will see the output. Print of, just to provide that one and print it. So the value will be like 0.006, something like that. Okay, so this is what about the probability. Permutation. So number of possibilities. So in order to know how many number of ways that we can able to work on a particular task, that can be decided with the help of permutations. For suppose, let us take a simple example. இப்போ ஒரு ஸ்கூல்ல ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாருமே ஒரு சாக்லேட் ஃபேக்டரிக்கு கூட்டிட்டு போனாங்கன்னு எடுத்துக்கோங்க. There it has a 6 varieties of chocolates ma. 6 varieties of chocolates இருக்குன்னு எடுத்து 6 varieties of chocolates la, okay, teacher said to pick 3 chocolates from the 6 chocolates. 3 chocolates pick பண்ண சொன்னாங்க. So then எப்படி பண்றீங்க நம்ம? 3 chocolates pick பண்ணனும். How can you pick 3 chocolates from the 6 varieties? Very simple. First chocolate pick பண்றீங்க. From how many chocolates? 6 chocolates. 6 chocolates la ஒரு chocolate pick பண்ணிட்டீங்க. So rest how many chocolates? 5 chocolates. So in the 5 chocolates la, you are going to pick second chocolate. So here one more chocolate is also reduced. So still you have 4 chocolates. In the 4, you are going to pick a third chocolate. So how many ways to pick chocolates from the 6 chocolates? 6 into 5 into 4. That is 6 5 30, 34, so 120. So to pick 6 chocolates from 5 varieties of chocolates, how many ways you can do it? 120 ways. Understanding? This is what the permutations. So there is a formula for implementing this. What is that formula here is n factorial by, okay, n minus factorial. So permutations formula is this only. What is the n here is varieties of chocolates. That is 6 factorial by r is nothing but pick 6 number of chocolates. So r is nothing but number of chocolates to pick from the 6 varieties of chocolates. So 6 minus 3 factorial. So how to implement 6 factorial? 6 into 5 into 4 into 2 into 1 divided by 6 minus 3 is 3. 3 factorial you will get. So 3 into 2 into 1. So you will get this cancelled. So what is the output? 6 into 5 into 4, that is a 120. This is the output when you are using the formula also. Okay. So in Python, we will not use this formula. There is a one library available, or we can say one module. You can say iter tools. From this iter tools, you have a classes called permutations class. You can make use of these permutations and you can implement the output for this one. So this is what a permutation. And there is a one more type of possibility to get, that is a combinations. So what is this combination? Usually in the permutations, whenever you are picking the chocolates, it might be repeated. The order might be repeated. But coming to the combination, the order should not get repeated. So it will also give the number of possibilities. But in this, order should not repeat. Order should not repeat. What I'm saying here, in these permutations, for suppose the first student picked dairy milk, then Asha chocolate, then Eclairs. Okay, so when the second student, okay, it should not be the same kind of chocolate. Okay, it should not be the same kind of chocolate. Okay, and it should not in the same different order. So in the combinations. For suppose in this permutations, you can have the same kind of varieties of chocolates with different order. This is possibility. But coming to the combination, this is not possibility, because already these 3 varieties are picked, but you have taken in different order. This is not allowed. Once the varieties of chocolates is picked, then it is not allowed to pick the same of chocolates, either in the same order or in different order. That is what the combinations. Understood? So let us see here what I'm saying. Let us take the same thing. Okay, let us take the same thing. You are having 6 chocolates. Okay, 6 chocolates. In the 6 chocolates, you need to pick only the 3 chocolates that should be unique. How can you pick it? How can we pick it? So the formula will be like this. Combinations is equal to n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So what is n factorial? 3, 6. So you have to pick 3 chocolates from this. So r will be 3. So 6 factorial by 3 factorial into 6 minus 3 multifactorial. So 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 3 into 2 into 1. Again, this will become 3 factor. That is 3 into 2 into 1. So this whole will get cancelled. 3 2s are 6. 6 will get cancelled. So 20. So to pick 3 chocolates from 6 chocolates without repetition, how many ways you can pick it? Only 20 ways. So to execute this one using the Python program, there is a module called iter tools. In that, there is a function called or a class called combinations. So with the help of this, you will get this output. Okay, this is what about permutations and combinations. You should know the definition of it and how to implement using the Python modules. Okay, so let's begin this one. For the library first, that is very much important. From module iter tools, there is a module called iter tools. In this, you have a class called or functions called a permutations. So at a time, I'm going to include a combinations also, which is coming from the same module. So that's why I included. Just run it. Now what I'm doing here. So first I'm going to take 6 chocolates. You can give either in number or you can give whatever you like it. Okay. So now what I'm going to give, x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have provided 6 number of chocolates and I want to perform a permutations. So how many ways you can pick the 6 chocolates from the 3? So that should be provided in the function, in the permutations function. So how can you do it? See here, inside you have to display. That's why I'm using the print function. So use of function permutations. So on what, where you have stored your category? In the x variable. So x comma, you should say how many you have to pick. So by using the r is equal to 3. So now just to run this cell, you can see the output. So it is giving what it is giving. It is giving an object. நம்ம object வந்துட்டு நம்ம usually என்ன பண்றோமா நம்ம typecast பண்ணிடுறோம். So you should provide a list function. So typecast பண்ணி பாருங்க. We'll see now. So இது எல்லாமே பாசிபிள் வேஸ். ஸோ நம்ம வந்துட்டு ஸோ 1 2 3 இந்த மாதிரி 4 5 6 அது எல்லாமே நம்மளுக்கு இங்க வந்துட்டு இருக்கிறது. ஓகேவா? ஸோ நான் வாட் ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு டூ ஹியர் இஸ் ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு இட்டரேட் இட். அதான் சொன்னது. இட்டரேட் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா ஸோ நம்மளுக்கு அது எத்தனை டைம்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்காக நான் சிம்பிளா லென் ஃபங்க்ஷன் கொடுத்துட்றேன். சிம்பிளா லென் ஃபங்க்ஷன் கொடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா it's going to provide, it's not giving, it's iter tool. Okay, otherwise what you can do, you can put it in one variable. So y is equal to, so y equal to listல கொடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா so அந்த லிஸ்ட் ஃபார்ம் ஆயிட்டு நம்மளுக்கு அந்த வெரைட்டிஸ் ஆஃப் மீன்ஸ் அதோட காம்பினேஷன்ஸ் எல்லாமே வந்துடும். நம்மளுக்கு எத்தனை வேஸ்ட்ல நம்ம பிக் பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்படின்ட்டு நம்மளுக்கு அந்த லிஸ்ட் வந்துடும். இப்போ அந்த லிஸ்ட் நான் லென்த் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்றேன். len of y and கொடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா so you can see here it is a 120 ways you can pick 3 varieties of chocolates from 6 chocolates. So what I did here, I have provided 6 number of chocolates in one variable. Later on permutations and function வந்துட்டு இந்த iter tool இந்த வந்துட்டு இருக்கு. So I want to pick 3 chocolates from the existing variable, that is x. Usually நம்ம list provide பண்ணலனா it provides an object. நான் அந்த number of ways வரணும்ன்றதுக்காக list typecast பண்ணிக்கிட்டேன். I have stored in that variable y variable. நம்மளுக்கு லிஸ்ட் வந்துடும். அதுல வெரைட்டிஸ் ஆஃப் மீன்ஸ் அதோட என்ன காம்பினேஷன்ஸ் வரும் வந்துடுச்சு. நான் அதோட நம்பர் ஆஃப் வேஸ்ல நம்ம பிக் பண்ணலாம்ன்ற வேணும்ன்றதுக்காக அதுல அதோட கேட்டகரிஸ் மீன்ஸ் 3 பிக் பண்ணும்போது எப்படி பிக் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, எத்தனை வேஸ்ல பிக் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க நம்பர் வரதுக்காக 120 ways you can pick it. Understand ஆகுதமா? Is this understood now? So அதே விதமா சேம் ப்ரோக்ராம் காம்பினேஷன்ஸ்ல பண்ண போறேன். So copy and paste it here. Instead of using the permutations, you provide the combinations. இங்க கூட சேம். It should not be repeated. இங்க நீங்க ஜஸ்ட் நீங்க வேணும்னா இங்க print of y and check பண்ணி பார்க்கும்போது நம்மளுக்கு இங்க ஆர்டர் பாருங்க 1 2 3 இருக்கு. மீன்ஸ் 3 chocolates, first chocolate, second chocolate, third chocolate. அது ஆர்டர் கூட பாருங்க ரிப்பீட்டடா இருக்கும். இங்க ஆர்டர் வந்துட்டு டிஃபரெண்டா இருக்கலாம், ஆனா சேம் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் கேட்டகரிஸ் இருக்கும் 1 3 2. சோ இந்த மாதிரி காம்பினேஷன்ஸ்ல அலோட் கிடையாது. இட் should not be duplicated ஆர்டர்ன்றது நோ ஆர்டர். ஓகே. டிஃபரெண்ட் ஆர்டர் கூட இருக்கக்கூடாது. ரீஆர்டர் ஆயிருக்கக்கூடாது. யூனிக் சாக்லேட்ஸ் தான் பிக் பண்ணிக்கணும். அது எத்தனை வேஸ்ல இருக்குதுன்னு சொல்றது தான் காம்பினேஷன்ஸ். ஓகேவா? சோ இப்போ சேம் திங் லிஸ்ட்ல லிஸ்ட் காம்பினேஷன்ல வர வெரைட்டிஸ் வந்துரும். நானு திரும்பி இது என்ன பண்றேன்னா y1 x1 அன்னிட்டு வேரியபிள்ஸ் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் y வேரியபிள் y1 வேரியபிள் பிரிண்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன். சோ யூ கேன் see these many ways. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா 1 2 3 இருக்கும். இது எங்கமே 1 2 3 என்ற காம்பினேஷன் இங்க எங்கமே இருக்காது. வேணும்னா செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. That is what. So it should not be reordered. ஓகேவா? சோ இப்போ இதோட லெந்த் செக் பண்ணி பாத்தீங்கன்னா how many ways you can able to pick the chocolates from 6 chocolates means 20 ways. 20 ways. So this is what are permutations and combinations. Very simple and small concept. Is it clear, Acha?
Yes, ma'am.
Hope you thoroughly understand all the concepts what we covered in this session. If you are having any doubts, comment below. Who are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more notifications. We'll meet you in the next video with another concept. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.